ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined, my name is Monk82, and welcome back to Master Duel, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. At the moment, Yu-Gi-Oh! or Master Duel is going through their May festivals. By the time this comes out... Yep, okay, by the time... Well, actually this'll... Yeah, by the time this comes out, one of the May festivals will nearly be done, which will be the Limit 1. The Limit 1 festival, where you just have to play, well, you can only have one. You can only have one of each card in a deck, and the Fusion Link festival will be continuing on. For a little while longer. But for now, what we're actually going to focus on today, at least first up, are the bundle deals, because I've yet to get them yet, and as you can see, there are some staples that a lot of people run that I don't have because I haven't bought these yet. But we're going to get 3 of them for today. We'll limit ourselves to 3, and then we can save the rest for later if needs be. And then we'll do some dueling a bit later, which might end up in solo mode. The 3 we're going to go for are going to be Ash Blossom, Lightning Storm, and Infinite Impermanence. We'll start with Ash Blossoms. Bundle, so each of the bundles, if you're not aware, 750 gems for guaranteed one super rare card, at least. You get your Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, plus 10 Master Packs. They all much cheaper than you would otherwise get. That looks pretty darn good. We'll sort of rip through these and then I'll go over each of them in more detail once we've finished unlocking all the packs. If I pause on any of them, it'll be, oh, Mystic Swordsman. It'll be because I recognise them like I did Mystic Swordsman. Let's see what this one wants to give me. Priestess, good-o. Paladin of White, I was missing. Is that a Diablo Star? Okay. So obviously we've already got Priestess with Eyes of Blue because of the Blue Eyes deck that I run. Paladin of White Dragon I was missing, so that's good. I think I do have the Ritual for it as well. Let's pack. Performer Power Lot Eyes. 7th. Good-o. It's a Chaos card. Or Chaos XCs. Lovely that, the Silent Swordsman. 3 packs, or 3 secret packs unlocked already. Fiendish Chain. Oh, and Galaxy Knight, okay. A Galaxy Photon deck. Okay, Golem, beyond that, I don't particularly recognise any of these. Oh, an Evil Hero. Super Heavy Samurai there, or... I'm not aware of Volcanic Doomfire. I do know Spore. Let's see what else. Oh, Raised Tentacles I know because of 5Ds. Beyond that, I mean, I do have Diamond Dust, but I'm not 100% sure of it. And finally, Okay. So, Monster Overdrive. And there we go, there's our Ash Blossom. Monster Overdrive, Beast of the Inferno, Sword of the Seven Barriers or something like that. I mean, I can have a look here. Sword of the Seventh one, that's right. Raging God of the Sea Serpents, I think that is. Shows something like that, I don't know. Oh, so yeah, just Raging God of the Sea. Warp Speed, Toys, the Great Olds, the ones who serve Ra. That makes sense. And Maurice Unite, okay. So we got Silent Swordsman level 7. Negate all spell effects on the field. Pretty good. Volcanic Doomfire. Okay, that is the card on the secret pack. Cannot be normal summon set, must first be special summoned from your hand by sending one Tri-Blaze Accelerator you control to the graveyard. During your opponent's battle phase, all attack position monsters your opponent controls must attack this card. Ah. Oh, okay, that's... If you can make that work, that's brilliant. Dearbold Star the Black Witch. I have gone up against this, I'm pretty sure. At the very least, I've seen it played a bit. Special summon this card by sending one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. You can only special summon once per turn. You can only use each of these effects once per turn. Normal summon, special summon, set one Sinful Spoils. During your opponent's turn, this card is sent from the enemy's hand or field to the graveyard. Send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon it. Seventh Ascension. Take one card from your deck, either Barrions or a rank up, or except Seventh Ascension. Add it to your hand or place it on top of the deck. If your opponent controls a monster special summon from the extra deck, you can banish this card from your graveyard and send one rank up magic spell from your hand to the graveyard. This effect becomes that spell's effect. High Speed Void, Rubber Band Shooter. So you win monsters. During your main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one win monster. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Synchro. You can banish one win Synchro monster from the extra deck. Reveal 2 Speed Void monsters with different names from your deck. Total levels equal to the level of the Synchro monster. Your opponent randomly picks one for you to add to your hand, and you send the other to the graveyard. Egyptian God Slime, 1 Aqua and 1 level 10 Water monster. Must first be the fusion summoned or special summoned from your extra deck by attributing 1 level 10 Aqua monster with 0 attack. This can be treated as 1 or 3 tributes for the tribute of a monster. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent's monsters cannot target for attacks, and your opponent cannot target with card effects any monsters you control except Egyptian God Slime. So you could effectively, if you can make it immune to card effects, then you're golden, basically. Warrock Mountain, a field spell. You can add 1 Warrock monster from your deck to the hand. Start the battle phase. If you control no monsters, or the monsters are warriors, you can special summon 1 Warrock monster. If your warrior monster would be destroyed by battle, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. Trickstar Crimson Heart. 2 Trickstars. Each time a Trickstar monster is a normal special summon, this card, or to a zone, this card points to, you gain 200 life points. You can discard 1 Trickstar card. Both players draw 1 card, but if your LP was at least 200 higher, you draw 2 cards. Lionheart. This attack position card cannot be destroyed by battle. If you take battle damage from battles involving this card, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the battle damage you took. During damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can detach 1 material your opponent takes. Oh, fuck. Vampire Blaster, nice to see ya. This card can directly attack one defense position. Yeah. Apply its attack for damage calculation, and its attack is half during damage calculation. Ekros of Decisive Armor. Ritual summon this with any Necros ritual. Must be ritual summoned without using any level 10 monsters and cannot be special summoned by other ways. During each player's turn, you can discard this card, then target one Necros monster, gains 1000 attack and defense. You can target one set card your opponent controls, destroy it, and banish. Mystic Swordsman, level 6. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacked a face down defense position monster, destroy it and place it on top of the opponent's deck instead of sending it to the graveyard. That could combo well. Cold Enchanter. Discard one card, target one face-up monster, place ice counter. This card gains 300 attack for each ice counter. Melting all Sage of the Sky. Each time cantrips activated immediately after you evolves, it resolves, gain 1000 life points, and if you do, if Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field, destroy one card your opponent controls. Spore. This is in your graveyard, banish one plant monster, special summon this card, increase its level by the level of the banished monster. Basically a synchro. For a Synchron, if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can special summon one level 2 or lower monster from your hand. Okay, Metaon. I've come across the Time Lord before. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card without tributing. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You take no battle damage. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, return as many monsters on the field as possible to the hand, other than this card, and if you do, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card returned. Once per turn during your standby phase, shuffle this card into the deck. Dragard. When this card is normal summon, you can target one normal monster with 1000 less attack in your graveyard, special summon that target in face-up defense position. You can tribute one dragon monster, then target one face-up monster you control until the end phase. Its level becomes 8, and if it does, it gains 800 attack. That tunes to a few different plays you can make. Galaxy Knight. If you control Photon the Galaxy, you can normal summon this card without tribute. If summoned this way, target a Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon in your graveyard. This card loses 1000 attack. If it does special summon that target in defense position, this attack decrease lasts until the end of the turn. Sylvan Peacekeeper. When this card is normal special summon, you can activate the top card of your deck, and if it's a plant type monster, send it to the graveyard, otherwise place it on the bottom of your deck. If this card is activated from the deck and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one level 4 or lower plant type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Bird of Paradise Lost. This card gains 100 attack and defense for each tuner monster in your graveyard. It is a tuner itself. Once per turn, you can send one tuner monster from the hand to the graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase. Fair enough. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Horns. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control. Could just equip it. You can make a second attack during this battle phase. When this card is equipped to a monster, you can special summon this card. Vijam the Cubic Seed. That looks familiar. Oh yeah, Cubics, yeah. At the end of the damage step, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can place this card face up in your spell trap card zone as a continuous spell card, and if you do place one cubic counter on that opponent's monster, monsters with a cubic counter cannot attack, also negate their effects. If this card is treated as a continuous spell card by this effect, during your main phase, you can special summon it from your spell and trap card zone. Ooh, Subterra Behemoth Ultramuffus. Flip. You can change all other face-up monsters on the field to face-down defense. You can only use that once per turn. When a face-up monster you control is flipped face-down, if you control no face-up monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. Once per turn, change it to face-down defense. Interesting. Wind Witch, Freeze Spell. If all monsters you control are Wind Witch monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effective Wind Witch free spell once per turn. Once per turn during your main phase, you can increase this card's level by 1. When Synchro that was summoned using this card as Synchro material cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay, so that doesn't seem like the level increase goes down at the end of the turn either. Warrock Mahmud. If you control no monsters or they're all warriors, you can normal summon without tributing. If your Earth warrior monster battles after damage calculation, target one spell trap your opponent controls destroy it, then all warlock monsters gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. I think I've gone up against that one before. Marincess Sleepy Maiden. You can target one Marincess monster or card you control, special summon this card from your hand if you do against the following effects. While this card is in the monster zone, the targeted card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one Marincess Link monster you control, equip it with one Marincess Link monster in your graveyard. Mad Mauler. Plague Spreader Zombie while on the field. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one level 6 or higher monster you control, reduce its level by 2, and if you do special summon this card, also the player who summoned it cannot special summon except zombie monsters while this card is face up. Dimensional Allotrope Varus. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster of the same type or attribute as this card. You can declare one monster type or an attribute. This card becomes that type and attribute until the end of your opponent's turn. Come on. Tip Heavy Samurai Security. If normal or special, you can add one face-up machine pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. If you have no spell traps in your graveyard, you can tribute this card special summon one Earth machine monster with 1500 or less attack from your hand to a graveyard, except security. Crystal Keeper. Pendulum effect. Each turn, the first time an ultimate crystal monster and or crystal base card you control will be destroyed by a card effect, it is not. If a crystal warrior effect, if a crystal based monster you control battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, you contribute this card from your hand or face up field. Your battling monster's attack and defense becomes double during damage calc, but is destroyed at the end of the damage step. Gravekeeper Steel. Target 2 Gravekeeper monsters in graveyard. Add to your hand. Cannot be negated by Necro Valley. Contact with Gusto. Target 2 Gustos in graveyard and one card your opponent controls. Shuffle both targets in the grave into the deck and then destroy the opponent's card. Herbal Arms Gallatin. You can only control one. Now you want to pay attention to that click. You can only control one. Only equips to warrior. It gains 100 attack during each of your standby phases, loses 200. And this way, a part of the field is destroyed, sent to the graveyard. You can target one warrior type noble knight monster you control, equip this target to that target. Harpy Lady Phoenix formation. If you control 3 more and or Harpy Ladies, target as many monsters your opponent controls as possible, but no more than the total number of Harpy Ladies and Harpy Lady Sisters you control. Destroy those targets, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the highest original attack among those destroyed monsters. You cannot special summon monsters from the non-decorated deck, nor conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. Fusion tag. Target one monster you control, reveal one fusion monster in your extra deck, then if you do, the targeted monster's name can be treated as the revealed fusion monsters if used as fusion material this turn. World Legacy Survivor. Excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, and if you do, add one excavated crawler monster or World Legacy card to your hand. Also send the remaining cards to the graveyard, otherwise shuffle all excavated cards into the deck. For the rest of this turn, after the card resolves, you can special summon Accept Link. From the extra Accept Link, you can only activate one a turn. Then just chain. Activate this card by targeting one effect monster on the field, negate the effects, and that monster cannot attack. When it's destroyed, destroy this card. Enter Machine. The first time this face-up card in the field would be destroyed, it is not. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Discard one level 10 monster, draw one card. This card is the only card in your spell trap. Target one Time Lord monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. Then you can set one Infinite Machine directly in your hand. I have something like this already, I think. Resurgam XCs. All XCs you control gain 800 once per turn. Discard one spell, target one XCs monster you control, special summon a Chaos monster or Chaos XCs monster with the same type as this monster you control, but one rank higher by using it as material. Transfer materials to summon. If you discard a card other than a rank up magic, return that special summon monster to the extra deck during the end phase. Canopic Protector. Once per chain, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon a horse monster from your hand or graveyard, but for this turn, you cannot special summon monsters with the same original name by the effect of Canopic Protector. If this card is sent from the hand or field to grave, you can set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Old Entity Hustor. If this card is sent from monster to grave, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, equip this card, that monster cannot attack, also its effects are negated. If this card leaves the field while equipped, take control of the monster this card was equipped to. Cyburst Integrator. If this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon one Cyburst Tuner from your hand or graveyard defense position. You cannot special summon monsters except Cyburst. If the synchro summon card is sent to the graveyard, draw one card. Paladin. White Dragon Ritual. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a face down defense position monster, destroy it. You can tribute this card, special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon, but Blue Eyes White Dragon cannot attack for the rest of this turn. Soul Scissors. If a monster on the field is destroyed by battle or card effects, sent to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Exodia Necros. Must be special summoned with contract with Exodia. Once per turn, this card gains 500 attack, cannot be destroyed by battle or spell traps. Destroy this card unless all 5 of these cards are in your graveyard, all of the Exodia pieces. Green Gadget. Special summon one red gadget. It's oldie, an old Yugi card. Evil Hero Infernal Gainer. During your main phase 1, you can banish this card from the field, target one fiend monster. It can make a second attack during each battle phase while it's face up. Once per turn, during your second standby phase after this card was banished, to activate this effect, special summon this card in attack position. That seems really good. Oops. So raise Tentacles, cannot be special summoned. Each plant type your opponent currently controls, this card gains an additional attack. Each time this card destroys a plant monster by battle, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. Durak Brachus. While another Durak monster is on the field, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Paoki Meiru Graveros. During each of your end phases, destroy this card unless you send Iron Core from your hand or reveal a plant type monster in your hand. You can send one level 3 or lower monster from your deck to your graveyard on standbys. Symphonic Warrior Drumps. You can declare one attribute, then target one Symphonic Warrior monster on the field. It becomes an attribute. Declare one attribute and banish this card from the graveyard, then target one Symphonic monster you control. That target becomes the attribute. Larval Cannon. When this card is a normal flip summon, you can target one of your banished larval monsters, special summon that target. Go Golem. Once per turn, cannot be destroyed in defense position or in battle. Evil Swarm Azathoth. Grip effect. Target one special summon monster on the field. Shuffle that target into the deck. Insector Firefly. Once per turn, you can equip one Insector monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. If an Insector card equips to this card, you can look at all the set cards your opponent controls. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's level is increased by 1. Also, it gains attack and defense equal to this card attack and defense, which is 100 each. Chronomaly Cabrera Trebuchet. Once per turn, you contribute one other Chronomaly monster, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0. Double Fin Shark. When normally summoned, you can target one level 3 or 4 water fish monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position, but negate its effects. You cannot special summon any monsters during the turn except water. Biyang, Earth of the Yangzing. When this card you control is destroyed by battle or card effects and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Yangzing monster from your deck in defense position except Biyang. Once per turn during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves synchro summon one synchro monster using only Yangzing monsters you control as a quick effect. A synchro monster that uses this card as synchro material cannot be destroyed by battle. Prediction Princess Astromorgan. Flip during the end phase of this turn destroys many defense position monsters your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. Priestess. When a card or effect is activated at the target, so you can send one effect monster you control to the graveyard, add up to 2 blue-eyes monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, target one blue-eyes monster you control, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do special summon this card, you can only use the one effect per turn, only once. Vampire Red Baron. Once per turn, pay with 1000 life points, target one monster your opponent controls and one vampire monster you control, switch control of both monsters. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed any monsters by battle, you can special summon them from the graveyards to your field. Hiari at Ignister. You can special summon this card from your hand. You can tribute one of the Cybers at one level 5 or higher at Ignister monster from your deck to your hand. If you do, this card becomes level 4 until the end of the turn. If you tributed a linked monster to activate this effect, you can add one AI's ritual from your deck to your hand. Chao Sai the Ghost Stopper. Either player can activate the spells or the effects of spell trap cards in the graveyard. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, target one spell trap card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Cryfork Carrier. Pendulum effect. You cannot special summon monsters except Cry monsters. This effect cannot be negated. All Cry monsters you control gain 300. You can normal summon this monster without tributing. If it is normal summoned without tributing or special summoned, its level becomes 4 and its original attack becomes 1800. If this card is normal summon set, it is unaffected by activated effects from any monster whose original level rank is lower than this card's current level. If this card is tributed, you can target one monster from the field, return it to the hand. Perform a Power Odd Eyes Dissolver. Pendulum effect. Once per turn during your main phase, you can fusion summon one Dragon Fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. Monster effect. At the start of the damage step, if your pendulum monster battles an opponent's monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, your monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Only use that once per turn. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your field and or pendulum zones, including this card. Melfrey Rabbit, normal monster. Spellbook of Eternity. Target one of your banished spell cards except Spellbook of Eternity, add that target to your hand. Secret Sanctuary of the Spellcasters. When a monster except a spellcaster type monster is normal special summoned to your opponent's side of the field where you control another face-up spell card and your opponent does not control any face-up spell cards, that monster cannot attack or activate its effects this turn. If you do not control any spellcaster type monsters, destroy this card. S4 Showdown. Special summon one S-Force monster from your hand defense, or target one S-Force monster in your graveyard added to your hand. Little Wrap. Once per turn, if you special summon a monster from the graveyard, except during damage, you can make your opponent lose 1000 life points, and if you do, you gain 500. Vanquish Soul, continue. Pay 500 life points and target one Vanquish Soul monster in graveyard, either added to your hand or special summon a defense position you can only activate on a turn. Slip of Fortune, activate only when your opponent's monster negates an attack targeting a monster. Negate the attack and remove from play the attack target monster until the next standby phase. Diamond Dust, destroy as many water type monsters on the field as possible, then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each water type monster destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Battle Force, Metal Phase counter. If a card you control is destroyed, special summon one Metal Phase from your deck. During either player's turn, you can banish this card from the graveyard, add one face-up Metal Phase monster, pendulum monster from the extra deck to your hand. Salamangreat Great Gift. Discard Salamangreat Great, send one Salamangreat Great monster deck from deck to graveyard, draw a card. If you control a Salamangreat Great Link, discard one, draw two. Starry Night Arrival. You can activate one of these effects, target one level 7 light dragon monster you control, return it to the hand, or special summon one level, yeah. I'll have a quick look at those packs. I haven't pulled those either. Obviously that was one of the ones that came up. So Warriors Unite is to do with the Amazonesses and Warrocks. The great old ones is Winged Dragon of our Mortal Phoenix, interestingly Exodia. I wonder. Yeah, okay, so the great old ones are the god cards. Just straight up. Good to know. Come on. Monster Overdrive. Is that Armored Dragon? Yeah, Armored Dragon Thunder. Okay. I have gone up against that card before. And obviously the Swordsman's as well. All levels by the looks of it. Oh, apart from Dark Armed. Beast of the Inferno is obviously Volcanic. Hazy Flame. Starmine. And obviously the old staple and Lava Golem. Sword of the Seventh is Baryons, so particularly Baryon Hope. But also like Tachyon, and you rank up cards. Warp Speed Toys. Oh yeah, okay, the Speedroids. And Crystal Wing Synchro. And Clear Wing Synchro. And the ones who serve Ra, obviously another Ra deck. Oh, Ra pack rather. Oh, let's go and same as before. Unless there's something unrecognisable, wait until the end. A double D Savant, okay. And Skyscraper. A Battling Boxer, goodo. Dual Avatars, okay. During the last Fusion event, was the Fusion Synchro Xyz event, I tended to use a Dual Avatar deck. A Dual Avatar deck for Fusion and a Battling Boxer for Xyz. And another Noble Arms card there. Not skip. I mean, I could skip, it probably saves more time. Armed Dragon level 3. Speedroid could be familiar, but I'm not entirely sold on that. The Beast Eyes, Pendulum Dragon, Double D Metro Slime, good eye. And another Prediction Princess in there. Megalith, okay. And Battle Fader I recognise, I also recognise the King's Knight. Cyber Hubby Lady. I do have Tuning Gun. Resonator Call. Emperor Charles the Great. I should recognise a bunch of these. And there's an Arcana Force in there as well. Ultimate Fusion, lovely. Death Wombat. Amulet Dragon. That looks familiar, but I'm not 100% sure on it. Magician of Black Chaos. Oh, Chaos Hunter. The Amazonos pet Liger King, I do know. Gaia? Was that? Last pack. did wonder the Bijan would be. So what do we have? And obviously in Perm. Those who stand against kings, Savage Crimson for Resonator Call, yep. Souls of Sublime Gods, Bijan's Vault of Heaven. That's it, yep, okay. Emperor Charles the Great. 1 level 9 Infernal Knight Emperor Charles equipped with an equipped card. If this card is link summoned, you can target one Infernal Knight Emperor Charles in your graveyard. This card name becomes that target original card, then it gains targets of original effects. That's wordy. Okay. What? Zodiac Barrage, you can target one face-up card you control, destroy it, special summon one Zodiac monster from your deck. This card is destroy, target one Zodiac monster you control, XCs, attach this card as material. Your opponent monsters cannot attack any monsters except this one, target one Amazoness card you control and one Amazoness warrior monster in your graveyard, destroy the card, special summon the other. This card cannot attack. Gate Guardian of Water and Thunder. By banishing the above cards, once per chain, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change attack to 0. If special summoned control leaves the field, you can special summon one of your banished 2 guardians. Chaos Hunter. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard 1 card, special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent cannot banish cards. Bijan Arasuda. Bijan monster is banished, special summon. If Bijan card was added from your deck to your hand this turn, except by drawing it, while you control this card, you can draw 1 card, then discard. Add Resonator. Discard 1 card, special summon as many dual avatar spirits, and then fusion twice. Or fusion up to twice. Backup Supervisor. This card is linked to someone using Backup Secretary. You can special summon 1 Cybers. This card is destroyed. Bring back a Backup Secretary. Ninaruru, the Magistus class Goddess. These spellcasters. When this card is an equipped card, the equipped monster can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during the battle phase. You can attach 1 material, target 1 level 4 high spellcaster monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can target 1 Magistus card in your spell trap and 1 spell trap card your opponent controls, destroy both. Amulet Dragon. Yeah, that's why. Dark Magician and Dragon, that's why it looks familiar. Oh, Tiamus. Timaeus, sorry. This card is special summon target any number of spells in any graveyard. Minimum of 1, banish those targets, and if you do, this card gains 100 attack for each banished card. Brave Eyes Pendulum, okay. When this card is fusion summon, you can change the attack of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls to 0. Also, for the rest of its turn, other monsters you control cannot attack. Negate the activated effects of monsters with 0 attack. At the end of the damage step, when this card attacks an opponent's monster, but the opponent's monster was not destroyed by battle, you can banish that opponent's monster. That's pretty damn good by the looks of it. Invoke Caliga. Each player can only attempt to activate 1 monster effect per turn. Each player can only attack with 1 monster each battle phase. Megaliths, if you go through the solo, you'll come across the Megalith decks. Naturia. Once per chain, when a trap card is activated, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, special summon. Battle Fader. You can special summon this card from your hand from a direct attack, then end the battle phase. Banish it when it leaves the field. What Pheasant can attack directly. If it inflicts battle damage, chains target 1 face-up monster on the field, banish it until the end phase of this turn. The Sylvan Hermitry. You can excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is a plant type monster, send it to the graveyard. If you do, draw 1 card. Otherwise, place it. Yeah, okay, so the Sylvans are excavators. Box of Veil. If you take battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, gain life points equal to the damage you took. Oops. when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you're supposed to summon this card from your hand, and if you do, change the attack target to this card and proceed to damage calc. Watchdog. Main phase 2, if normal summon this turn, you can send one spell card from your hand to the graveyard, set continuous spell card directly from your deck. Double D Necro Slime. If this card is in your graveyard, you can fusion one Triple D fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials monster from the graveyard, including this card. Tuning Gum. Target one face up monster you control, that face up monster is treated as a tuner. Yep. Trickstar Ladybell. If this card is added to your hand, you can special summon it. Can attack directly. Whenever it inflicts battle damage, you can target one Trickstar monster in your graveyard added to hand. Artillery Catapult Turtle. If you get one monster, special summon one guy, the Fierce Knight monster, or one level 5 dragon from your hand or graveyard. Predator Plant. You can have one Predator Plant monster from your deck to your hand. If this monster with a Predator counter is on the field, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it will not use the field. Double D Savant Nicola. You cannot pendulum summon monsters except Double D monsters. This effect cannot be negated. One per turn, you can discard one Triple D monster, then target one level 6 or lower Double D monster you control. It gains 2000 attack and defense until the end of this turn. If this card is in the pendulum zone is destroyed, you can target one Triple D monster you control, return it to the hand. And if you do, place up to 2 face-up Double D pendulum monsters from your extra deck in your pendulum zones, but they cannot activate their pendulum effects this turn. Noble Arms of Destiny. Once per turn, the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Attached to Noble Knight if it goes to the graveyard. Celestial Sword Aetos. Always treated as Noble Arms. Gains of 500. Target one Guardian Aetos you control. It gains 500 for each banished. Yay. Simorg Repulsion. Discard one Winged Beast monster. Return all cards in your opponent's spell trap cards to the hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Reveal one Winged Beast monster in your hand. If you do, reduce the levels of the monsters in your hand with that name by 1 for the rest of this turn. UN AI. If a Sideburst monster with 2300 original attack is special summoned, you can activate one of these effects based on the attribute. Earth, Water, half the attack of one face-up monster. Wind, Light, negate the effects of one face-up card. Fire, Dark, special summon Alecnista. Wing Requital. If all monsters you control are Wing Beast monsters and you control at least 2 monsters with different original names, pay 600 love points to draw 2 cards. Ultimate Fusion. Get a blue-eye structure deck, you'll get this. Warlock Medium. While your opponent controls a special summon monster and you control a level 7 or higher Warlock monster, during main phase 1, neither player can activate the effects of monsters on the field. You can set one Warlock spell trap directly on your field or from your deck except Warlock Medium. You can special summon, okay. Fairy Wind destroys as many face-up spell traps on the field as possible, except this card, and if you do, each player takes damage equal to the total number of cards destroyed by 300. Ritual Splash. If this set card is banished, you can special summon 2 level 8 water monsters from your deck. Their effects are negated, also they cannot declare an attack or be tributed. Burst Rebirth. Pay 200 life points, then target one monster in your graveyard. Special summon that tag and face down defense. Virtual World Gate. You can target one face-up card on the field, shuffle 2 of your banished Virtual World cards into your deck, then destroy that card. You can banish this card, target 1 Virtual World monster you control, increase or decrease its level rank by 3 until the end of this turn. Magician of Bright Chaos, standard. Arknight Parshath. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. If this card inflicts damage, draw a card. Voice Treader's Harpy. If this card is a normal summon while you control Queen's Knight, special summon Jack's Knight. Guardian Chaos. Unless you control a face-up world, Silence Chaos. This card is unaffected by spell traps and cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly. Summon an Armed Dragon. Hand of Nephthys. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Just Wombat, take no effect damage. Battery D, your opponent cannot select a Thunder type monster you control as attack except Battery D. Botanical Lion. This card gains 300 attack for each plant type you control. You cannot change control of card. Arcana Force Arcana Force 6 Lovers. Toss a coin. Heads can be treated as 2 tributes. Neither player can tribute summon Arcana Force monsters. Gen X Doctor. Tribute 1 face-up Gen X controller. Select destroy 1 card on the field. Flamefell Baby. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Target 1 fire type monster you control. It gains 400. Solitaire Magician. Once per turn, you can select 1 face-up Fortune Lady monster you control and 1 other face-up monster on the field. Reduce the Lady of the selected Fortune Lady by 3. Destroy the other card. Gishki Ariel. Add 1 Gishki monster. And TG Jet. If synchroed, inflicts 500 damage. Ceruli Guru of Dark World. If this card is discarded, special summon this card to your opponent's field in defense position. Your opponent discards 1 card if special summoned. Mecha Phantom Beast. Bring out a token. While you control a token cannot be destroyed by battle. You tribute 1 other Mecha Beast Phantom monster, increases card level by 1. You can only use 1 effect per turn and only once. Prediction Princess Petal Elf. You can change your face-up attack position once your opponent controls the face-up defense. Monsters change the defense position by this effect cannot change their battle position. Good-o. Speed Droid Gunflies. During the battle phase, if you take battle or effect damage, special summon this card from your hand. During either player's battle phase in which this card was special summoned, you can immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon using only your wins. If this card is sent as synchro, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and if the set was a speed droid, the synchro monster that was synchroed gains up 1000 attack. Another Subterror. This turn, Subterror cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Yep. Subterror Fiendus. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, target 1 Subterror monster you control, negate the activation, change the target monster to face down defense. You can target 1 face up monster you control, change it to face down, and if you do, special summon this from your hand or graveyard in face down defense. Vampire Grinzen. If a monster you control would be destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can pay 1000 life points for each monster that would be destroyed instead. You must protect all your monsters that would be destroyed if you use this effect. Battle Guard. All Battle Guards gain 500. You can add 1 Feast to the Wild level 5 from your deck to your hand. You can tribute this card special summon 1 level 8 warrior monster from your hand. Ooh. Apple Stovey Corby. Send this card from your hand to the field, set 1 Labyrinth. If the monster leaves the field by a normal trap effect, you can special summon this card. Galactic Karibo. This card's always treated as a Galaxy card. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, discard this card, special summon 1 Galaxy Ice Phaeton Dragon from your hand or deck, then change the attack target to it, then you can attach this card from the graveyard to 1 Xyz monster on the field as material. If a Phaeton or Galaxy monster you control would be destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Momentolan Gatic. You can target 1 memento card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. If sent to the graveyard by memento monster's effect, special summon. Average 2 water monsters with 1500 or less attacking your graveyard, add to hand. Feather of a Phoenix. Discard 1 card, target 1 card in your graveyard, return that target to the top of your deck. Skyscraper. Elemental Heroes that attack a monster with higher attack, gain 1000. Ancient Gear Workshop. Target 1 Ancient Gear monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Shock Surprise. Banish up to 2 Speed Rod monsters from your graveyard, then target that many cards on the field, destroy them. Silent Recovery. If a linked monster you control is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard, except a linked monster, special summon it in defense position. Ritual summon any side bursts. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card 1 ritual monster from the graveyard, special summon 2 Signet tokens. Trickstar Life Stage. You can add a Trickstar monster from graveyard to your hand. You can only use each of these effects once, and cannot special summon except Trickstar. If you control a Trickstar Link monster, special summon 1 Trickstar token. If your opponent controls a card in their spell trap zone, special summon 1 Trickstar token. Fire Formation Dome. Ritual summon 1 Beast Ritual monster from your hand. If face up card is sent, you can target 1 Fire Fist monster special summon. Magistus Vitra. Magistus card in your graveyard, special summon it. You can banish this card. Magic Key Battle. Target 1 normal monster, 1 Magic Key monster, or 1 Magic Key Mafti in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. Then, if you activate this effect in response to your opponent's card effect activation, normal monsters and Magic Key monsters you control are unaffected by that opponent's card effect. Stronghold the Moving Fortress. Body control the 3 gadgets. 3000 attack. When a monster in the field activates effect, you can make the activating player toss a coin and call it. If they call it right, send this card to the graveyard. If they call it wrong, negate the effect's activation, change control of that monster to their opponent. Magistry Alchemist. Banish 4 hero monsters from your graveyard and or face up field, then target 1 hero monster. Special summon, ignoring summoning conditions. If you banish Earth, Water, Fire and Wind attributes, its original attack becomes doubled. Also negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. Mutant Flash. When you activate this card, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, banish 1 mutant monster from your graveyard. If you do, negate its effect until the end of this turn. When your level 8 or higher mutant monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can draw a card. Okay, that's it. We might leave Lightning Storm for now, just because of how much I've been doing that. Or because of how long the episode's been already. So that's... yeah, Cyber and Amaterasu. Okay, a different style. Oh, Snowbirds, okay. Then Savage Crimson Dragon, get your Red Nova Dragon. Red Supernova Dragon, basically your red, basically if you're looking for a Red Dragon Archfiend deck, this pack. And Bujin's Vault of Heaven, each your Bujin cards. Oh, those who stand against kings. Okay. The hell? Oh, okay. Okay. You guys have been added. This has all happened while I've been... Running deck trial. Oh, Power Bond, okay. Interesting. So that all happened while we were opening up packs. So that can now be done. I think Pyroxene is the one I can still go through at the moment, and then I'll jump to the other. I've done that. I need to bring in Sable, play around with my Blue Eyes deck. I'll say Blue Eyes deck. It's a Blue Eyes mixed with a bit more dragon. I was using a Blue Eyes deck for interesting. I was using a Blue Eyes deck for the limit 1. And that should do. It's a limit 1 festival, which helped in terms of just trying out a few different cards that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to put together. Actually, sure, why not? It helped with trying out a few different cards that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to utilise. Ooh. Okay. That could have been a lot worse than it was. So we could play that. But no. That was that. It's an ultimate fusion this time. Damn it. That would have worked a bit better. Game over. let's continue on. Might as well. Phase 2. Set and set. Whoops. Just in case. Perfect. Hello, baby. Done and done. Do the liner and then that'll probably end it. Well, that'll probably end this video after this. Right, go. Well, let's start with Raikako. Oh, I should have done so. Oh, I definitely could have done that better. I'm saying that I haven't even looked at this, so... Yeah, I did not play that well. Because I need to activate that first. Actually, no. Going up and... Now, where do I want to go from here? End it there for now. That would get out. Yeah. don't want you. That's what I was missing. Oh, bugger. Misplay again. What have I got left? Could work in a roundabout way. Oh, but I'd need to get another. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Pete's sake. It does work. Just about. There we go. Where's it? Oh. Increase. Increase. Boy, did I mess that up. Well, that'll be it for this video. Sorry, I know I messed up that last duel quite a bit. But yeah, so until next time, guys, we'll try and get as much of this. Well, we'll see when next happens. It might depend. It might come down to when the World Championships start up. But yeah, until next time, I've been Thonk82. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.